Fala pessoal, tudo bom? Bem-vindo ao Inglês é Fácil. Estou com um convidado especial aqui, o Gabriel Inácio, and we're going to talk everything in English today. So, Gabriel, can you tell us a little bit about you? Who are you? Where you come from? And then we're going to enter to some more specific questions.
Okay. Um, Hi, everyone. So I'm Gabriel. I'm from Brazil. I live in São Paulo downtown. I was born in American. That's a joke. Americana.
Oh, okay.
It's a town here in São Paulo, and the countryside, maybe 120 kilometers from São Paulo.
Uh-huh.
And I'm 36 years old. I'm married. I was married for a long time. I have 4 children. I'm an editor. That's my profession.
Wow, you have 4 children.
4 children.
Wow, didn't know this thing. We have been talking
I have 2 daughters. I have 2 daughters and 2 sons.
Wow.
My older daughter is 17. After my older son, he is 16. Kawane, she is 13, and my young son is 11 years old. Yeah.
Wow, Gabriel, this is interesting because we have been talking, I don't know, for about more than a year in Facebook and like few weeks in WhatsApp as well. But I didn't know that you have 4 children. We have only, talked about English and about other things, but never about our families, right?
Yeah,
But interesting.
That's true. I think I'm young, but I bring up 4 children. That's
Yes.
But I'm happy because I think I can do it.
You can do it for sure. Well, congratulations on that. I didn't know that. But let's start. So, can you tell our viewers and listeners, how did you learn English? Because English is not your it's not your native language. So how did you start? When did you start? And what are you doing at the moment to maintain your English at the level or improving it?
Yeah, I have learned for 2 years and a half, give or take. And I started because a friend of mine, she tell me about an app. Actually, she showed me an app called Periscope.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
Yes.
Periscope? And I started watch some videos, and I'm like, oh, I'm not, I can't understand what people say, and what does it mean, what is it good for, and so. But I became interested in this app because I could learn a lot of things, and I could see people all over the world, and so I'm like, I think I will learn English. And
Oh, okay.
so
So your motivation was more kind of like to communicate with the world.
yeah, about culture. Yeah,
Cultures, yes. Cool.
yeah, I think so. And after that, I I I start thinking that if I learn English, I could help other people, because sometimes I do a lot of things, but by charity here in Brazil, and sometimes I can help a lot because, oh, what can I do for help people? And I'm like, I think I can one day I can teach the
Hmm.
people, children, and that's my goal in the further.
Awesome. Very nice. So what did you study alone in the beginning, or did you have a teacher? Did you do a course or something?
at the beginning, I look for in YouTube
Mm-hmm.
how can I learn English. So I watched some the the first day I watched, I think, uh, 100 100 videos
Wow.
just per day. And
Like basic lessons, how to say this, how to say that, numbers.
at first I started by the auxiliary verb,
Okay. So you
because
started by grammar kind of.
yeah, because the teacher that I watched first, uh, he thinks verb to be it's not the most important in English. He says the auxiliary verb is the more important, because uh, verb to be is the how can I say,
You
I
can do it.
just, even in Portuguese, I can remember. That's what I mean. Uh,
Yeah, don't worry if you don't remember, like grammar. I don't know anything
exceção,
about grammar.
exceção.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
exceção in the English.
Exception.
So exception, yeah, sorry, exception. And so that was the beginning. And when this teacher started, uh, uh, I had no money at the time, so I'm like the teacher. Now the teacher is uh,
Charging for classes.
charging for classes. So I changed it for other teachers, and so on.
So you jumped from a teacher to teacher, searching for free lessons, free content, etc.
Yeah, that was the most important and a very good experience, because I could know a lot of things. Inglês feito fácil.
Yes,
It
yes,
was
of
there.
course. I remember you're one of the first people that actually liked our videos and liked our Facebook page. You've been all this time with us, so it's wonderful to have you here. And I remember you said about spaced repetition, that you have used spaced repetition to learn English. Can you tell a little bit about that?
Um, could you repeat, please?
About spaced repetition system.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
talked
I
about that before
yeah,
with me.
I know that there are lots of app like this, but I prefer Anki. Yeah,
Yes,
Anki,
it is the most common.
the most common.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's good because one day I can see the phrase, another day this app ask me again, and so it gets a time when I now that I can understand this phrase, and so on, and more and more and more.
Yes. So you also mentioned before that you listened to a lot of English, and you read also a lot of texts. Do you think that helps for learning purposes?
Yeah, I think it's the best because you I pick up a test, so I can hear and I translate. After that, I listen and listen and listen, and oh, now I know this
Good. That's good.
whole.
Uh, Gabriel, that's a really good thing. But can I suggest one thing?
Suggest one thing.
Yeah, I would like to suggest when
You
you
know,
when you read and you translate and then you listen. When you have listened a lot, speak, record yourself in your cell phone. Like take your cell phone and start recording you speaking.
yeah, a lot of teachers told me that, but uh, that was no good for me. Not very good.
Why
I
not?
will. That's good, but I couldn't record it. Maybe I don't know if I was, but that's wrong. It's my I'm guilty.
Don't worry. It's
Maybe
people
I
don't
was
like their own
shy.
voices.
Maybe I was shy because when you record a video, at least here in Brazil, I think a lot of all of the world and wide, but when we record here, so your some friends, oh, you are how can I say, mostrando,
You're showing off.
you're showing off, and there's no people, there's no people here to talk about uh, in English.
Oh, yeah, I understand what you mean. But when you do this practice on your by yourself on your own, you listen to text and then you try to record that. You can listen at the same time and record your voice. You start to practice the pronunciation, which is really, really important from the beginning already.
Yeah, sometimes I repeat, all right, repeat,
Good, good. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
imitate. I think the best way of learning is imitate by imitation. Imitate.
Yes, you imitate. That's how I learned Portuguese.
Yeah,
I started imitating the sounds, the way people talk, not just the
I
pronunciation.
can hear the voice of uh, the speaker, like long ago there lives in Japan a brave warrior known to all as Tuoda Toda, or my lord bag of rice. Just the the voice of the speaker. That's good.
Yes, exactly. You have to not just the pronunciation, but the tone. If it's sad or if it's mad, if it's happy,
Yeah,
everything. You have to train your muscles in the face to talk English as well. Now, Gabriel, what is the most difficult thing in your opinion about learning English?
the, I think the more the, uh, when people when people are lazy bum, lazy bum. Uh, I think if anyone that really wants to learn, just beginning, and you can you can search for a lot of videos and teachers
Hmm.
like Inglês Feito Fácil, because
Well, you're making a lot of propaganda for us. Thank you.
yeah, because I'm really grateful for people uh, when they record videos, because a lot of people uh, doesn't have money. So when I can pick up this tip, I think
Hmm.
I'm really grateful. And I think there are lots of teachers
So,
on the internet.
so you suggest that people should just begin by searching the
Mm,
YouTube for basic lessons, classes, and
some apps it's good because uh, I have a book notebook. This app I I love the most. Um, I forgot the name.
Duolingo
Duolingo. Yeah, I I I write down all the phrases here
from Duolingo.
from Duolingo. So there are lots of apps that can help.
Yes, for sure. Maybe one of the things that made you learn how to write English is because you did the copying.
I think so.
Because that's how I learned Portuguese, writing Portuguese. Everything that teacher put on the whiteboard, on the blackboard, I copied on my notebook so that I would learn how to write Portuguese. So
Yeah,
because you write really, really well. When we talk in Facebook, you send a message to me or something, you write really well. And I'm sure that it's because of this. this that you have actually copied a lot of English?
It was a very good tool. That's because I practice a lot. Yeah.
Very good. Now, I think we have already like talked 10 minutes, so I would like to talk with you like the whole night if
We
it's if
can,
it's like,
so just a minute. Sorry to humble you. Uh, there's a lot of things for children that help as well. I
very good point.
have you watched Gogo's Adventure?
No, that one I haven't. You have to send me a
Yo,
link afterwards.
yo, yo. It's a bridge. How can I say desenho? Should
Um, Cartoon
cartoon. It's a cartoon from Bridge and
from England, or a British cartoon.
England. Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
it helped me a lot because Gogo's Adventure is from Longman Dictionary.
So is it a children's story, like
Children's story.
videos,
Yeah, yeah.
cartoon?
A beast from other world happened. Introduce him to know. Sorry, I will speak in Português.
Don't worry, go with it.
Esse foi um desenho muito legal que eu achei porque esse Gogo Adventure é um bicho, né? Uma besta, um bicho que veio do outro planeta. Ele conhece duas crianças e ele se introduz, se apresenta para essas duas crianças e ele aprende o inglês com essas crianças. Ele volta para o planeta dele e faz o que o Anki fazia. Ele ensina os
Os
bichinhos lá
outros,
do.
os compatriotas dele.
Yeah, was the very good tool.
Okay, so yeah, it's actually really good because children's stories have very simple language, and it's almost always a spoken language. So
Yeah,
it's not the little like literary, very heavy and structural language. It's informal and speaking
informal.
the way that people speak. So they're
Yeah,
really good. Thanks. That was a really good tip. Now, Gabriel, you said to me before we started that this was the first time that you actually record a video of yourself speaking in English with
yeah,
someone.
yeah. It is the first
So,
time. That's
what
because
are you
I
nervous?
think
Well,
I'm a
were
little.
you nervous?
I think so, a little bit.
Don't
Sometimes
be.
we can, but I make do. I get by.
Yeah, you have to try. You have to, put yourself in a situation where you are a little bit uncomfortable, but not too much.
Yeah, you have to start doing the uncomfortable until it becomes comfortable.
Yes, exactly. And then when it comes comfortable, change to a little bit more challenging. So
Yeah,
you
you're
make
right.
the repetition of the process.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Gabriel, I'm really happy that you accepted my invitation to talk with me in English because I think this is the first video that I'm interviewing someone for our channel in English. So you're the first one, I'm sure that you're not the last one. And when?
I wonder how am I, because here in Brazil, there's I wonder, am I good or I'm like Joel Santana?
No, you're good.
Like Joel Santana.
Come on, Gabriel. You're good. You can communicate. You understand, and
Right.
that's the most important thing. You don't have to be perfect, and I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. No one's perfect. We just have to be happy that we can communicate our ideas. So I'm really happy that you are here to talk with me, communicating with me, which is more important than being
Great.
100% correct, beautiful language, because no one cares.
Yeah. People, I think the learner have not give up. That's the unique way of don't learn English.
It's not to give
If
up.
people give up,
Okay, yeah. When people give up, they give up when when it becomes a little bit difficult, because in the beginning you learn a lot. It's like from like this, you learn a lot.
Yeah.
But then it becomes the plateau, and that's the like it's the intermediate level that most people stop.
I think
Because
that's where I am. I am there.
now you're a little bit like you're leaving that place, okay? Not just, you know, take a few steps.
I'm happy. I'm happy this week because I realized, I can understand the radio. So
Oh.
I started listening in the radio from US.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's called Kardec radio because I'm a spiritist. And I study a lot.
All right.
And when you in my
Allan Kardec.
yeah, when I'm looking for some things in Portuguese, it's just pop out. Kardec radio. Oh, that's good. Now,
Oh,
in the beginning, it was difficult, but
yeah, but you know, it's really good.
over time, it's become better.
Yeah, but it's good to do that because you found something that is in your interest.
Yeah.
And then you use that to learn English. You have another motivation, which is, I like this topic. I like to learn about this. So you learn English with learning about spiritism, for example.
That's because I'm really happy this week.
Awesome. Well, Gabriel, I think we have to close this because it's been a wonderful time to talk with you. And I really would love that you would come back in a year. Let's
that's a relief.
In a year, you will be back here. Okay. So 13th of July in 2019, we will talk again, and your English have been improved a lot. Okay.
Thanks so much.
Yes. É isso aí, galera. Muito obrigado por assistir esse vídeo. Agora, manda um parabéns pro Gabriel, porque, absurdo. O cara veio aqui, nunca falou com ninguém em inglês assim, ao vivo, né, digamos. E, parabéns, de verdade, Gabriel.
Valeu, obrigado. Aí quando gravado, às vezes é um pouquinho mais difícil, porque na hora, na rua, aí você se vira, tá vendo? Não tem expectativa. Não. Gravado, somente liga aquela chave. Eu sou editor de imagem ainda, né? Então eu sei quando grava, tem todo esse lance. Mas é o que a gente foi falado mesmo. Basta a pessoa se interessar, a pessoa seguir em frente todo dia, porque a repetição e a constância que vai fazer a gente chegar lá, né?
Tem que aprender a amar o processo, né?
Isso, se divertir e amar o processo. Mais uma vez agradeço aí você, o Kevin, sempre pelas milhares de dicas aí. São todas boas, por isso que eu compartilho sempre. Tem vários amigos aí que até me agradecem.
Sempre comentando e compartilhando. Isso aí, Gabriel.
E aí vamos juntos, sempre um ajudando o outro, e esse é o objetivo da vida. Obrigado mais uma vez.
Beleza. É isso aí, pessoal. Então, se você gostou, dá sua curtida, deixa um comentário, o que você achou da nossa conversa. E se você realmente quer praticar o seu inglês, coloca nos comentários que você também quer participar de uma conversa dessas comigo ou com o Kevin, ok? Daí a gente responde, a gente conversa com você, vamos marcar uma data e partiu pra ação, né? Vídeo é muito legal. Thanks, guys. See you later.